I'll play the white pieces. Good luck and have fun. Are you ready to face the English opening? I like your last move a lot. Good job. I need to make this move first in order to develop my bishop. Well played. That knight is active and pressuring key squares. I don't want my knight just sitting around. Time to move it into the battle. That's a very good way of using your pawns to control the center. What's the best way for you to kick one of my annoying pieces? You've thrown the first punch. Of course, I must take back. Sometimes putting a knight on the edge of the board is okay. Like now. Think of your pawns. The opening is usually a fight for the center. You got it. I always love to see my students put their pawns in the center of the board. Well done. Excellent move. You'll come up on top after the dust settles. I capture back. Good thinking. You found a break in the center of the board. Moving your king or capturing the attacking queen won't work here. Do you see another way to stop the check? You've got it. You shield your king from my queen. Well played. Is my queen pointing any loose pieces? Now, you can no longer exercise the privilege of castling, unfortunately. Your pawn was free for the taking. Back we go. Correct. Great, you blocked the check from my queen. I'm moving my queen to a safer square. You saw my free pawn. Good. I may castle soon. It's vital to activate all your pieces. That was a good move. Time to develop my knight and put it on a square where it's more useful. Don't forget, you can always ask for a hint if you are in doubt. Sure, my king's a little closer to the center when I castle like this. But then again, so is my rook. You can start to think about castling. Makes sense. Solid capture. A brave attempt, but I'll take that. I zig and you zag. Opposite side castling can result in fireworks on the board. As your coach, I advise you to run away. Can I show you something? Back we go. That move forgets about my threat on your rook. I think my piece will be better off on this square. Be careful. I can capture your rook and win material. Look closely. I can capture your vulnerable... Okay, let's go back and try again. Be careful. I can capture your rook and win material. I'm developing my rook. Your position is coach approved. Very nice. This position is critical. Take your time. I am attacking one of your pieces. What will you do? Can I show you something? Look for another move and take your time. You left one of your pieces hanging. Want to undo that move? Your rook is mine. You take, defending my pawn. Be careful. I can capture your pawn for free now. You really love moving that piece. Your pawn is mine. Be careful. I can play a deadly fork now. Okay, let's go back and try again. Sometimes you have to move your king, and this is one of those times. I move my piece to a square where it can be more active. That pawn deserves a medal. My king is safe for now. Good idea, moving your piece to a more active square. I'm moving my bishop to a safer square. Check, but not checkmate just yet. Removing your knight seems like a great way to get out of check. How should I respond to your threat? I'm keeping my queen safe. My pawn is starting to look like it's in trouble. Do you see what I'm attacking? A strong response. I'll take that. My favorite piece, gone. Recapturing, of course. You checked me. My king must move out of check. Well done. You saw the threat and avoided it. This would be a fun game to review with you afterwards. Remember, patience is a superpower in chess. You saw my free bishop. Good. Stop and think about my last move. Can you find the right response? A good long-range capture. What am I threatening to do? How will I deal with this check? My king dances out of the way. That is how to use your rook. I approve. I can't let you take my pieces that easily. You checked me. It's clearly time for my king to move. Careful. I see a chance. Back we go. That is a move to tell your friends about. Wow. Is one of your pieces under attack? Great. You saw the threat. Good board awareness. You've been playing wonderfully. You've played strong moves so far. I'm impressed. Do you see what I'm up to? Getting your bishop to safety is good here. This is a logical way to get out of your threat. Looks like you left your pawn hanging. Look for another move and take your time. You're not letting me have anything for free. I'll push my passed pawn. You have an opportunity here. Can you find it? My knight was free for the taking. Well done. Good move. One step closer to promotion. How well do you know bishop endgames? How will I deal with this check? I can take that. What else did you have in mind? Your pawn is making me sweat. I hope my pawn can promote. Now you have a new queen to play with. I'll defend my pawn. It's generally a good idea to keep your pieces defended. By the way, though, if you play every day, you'll start to notice things you didn't notice before. You better stop my pawn before it becomes a queen. I see what you're up to, I think. You checked me. My king must move out of check. You got my pawn. Good job. I see a promotion in the near future. Advancing the pawn like this is the right way to increase its power. That pawn's got ambitions. I like the way you're thinking. I'll push my passed pawn. Well, there goes my pawn. You have an overwhelming advantage. Keep going. I should resign, but I won't. You're playing a strong game. Keep pressing. You're on the path to winning the game. My king dances out of the way. Do you see the path to checkmate from here? You've got this. Keep going. Nice work. I'm getting nervous. Forcing my king to move? How rude. It's clearly time for my king to move. Checkmate is coming. Good for you. My king must move out of check. You missed a winning move. I'd love for you to undo that move and see if you can find it. Repeating the position for the third time. That's a draw. Shall we play again? You drew but could have played on for a win. Let's review how. Seizing control of the center using a flank pawn. This move prepares for their bishop to join the action. That pawn was free for the taking. You permitted the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a rook. Your rook was under attack, and this move doesn't address the threat. That move leaves your rook undefended and free to take. You had an opportunity to win a pawn through an eventual fork. That move leaves your rook free to capture. By moving here, you allow your opponent to capture your rook for free. Your move puts your knight on it. You only had one good option there, but it was tricky to spot. Your better option was to defend a pawn that was under attack. You spot a long-range capture and claim the pawn. This is the only move that works, and you found it. This is the only good move. The game ended in a draw by repetition. Calculate correctly, and you'll win material. Correct. Well played. This is the winning moment. Can you spot the checkmate right now? 3 in a row. Don't stop now. I'm in trouble. Can you spot the checkmate that finishes me off? Great stuff. Learn to defend your pieces. How can your rook defend your bishop? Your rook gets captured this way. Yes, now your rook defends your bishop. Protect your bishop with your pawn. Correct! How can you protect your bishop with another piece while avoiding black's knight? Yes, your rook protects your bishop. This one's a bit tricky. Knights can protect each other. Yes, now knights protect each other. How can you defend your knight? Your knight gets captured. Yes, your knight is defended now. Find which piece is in danger, then bring in a defender. Good job defending with your pawn. You know what to do. Yes, you defended your knight.